I am live with co-commentator Dusty as he plays a completely different game.
Howdy.
My wife is
You gotta
also
call me
apparently
by my official
co-commentating,
name.
but she's whispering, so you probably can't hear her. What were you saying, Dustin?
I said you have to call me by my official name.
Wooster?
Yeah.
Well, on stream it shows you as Kami Nuggy because that's how I have your voice going through.
I am in the starting stages, I guess. My YouTube channel is Big Wooster Gaming.
You gotta send me a link.
So, that's all I got though so far. I don't have any means to upload anything yet.
Echo, I did not see the reanimation Funko Pop until I saw your message during my startup, and then I went to look at it. It does look pretty cool as far as Funko Pops go. I'm not a huge Funko Pop guy, but I will probably end up getting it.
Say Funko Pop again.
Why, does it turn you on?
I don't know, maybe it does.
Funko Pop. I can't hear what you're saying back there.
I can hear what she's saying in here, so I don't know how you can't.
What'd she say?
It said Pikachu something.
Yeah, Pikachu something. I have sound going through my headset. I can't hear you. She bought a gigantic Pikachu Funko Pop a couple days ago.
I don't even know what a Funko Pop is.
You're so out of the times. You're not hip with the kids.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that Walmart already had it.
Don't elaborate or anything.
I mean, I don't know how to explain it. It's like a figure.
Like one of them. I asked this. What were those things that you were big into collecting?
Amiibo?
Yeah.
Not really the same. Funko Pop, like, they're all generally the same body type, and then they try to, like, fit the theme of whatever it is into that body type.
Well, it's like an NFT.
No, it's not anything like an NFT.
They're all exactly the same, but just a little different.
Well, okay, in a sense, yes, it's like that, but, I mean, anyone can make an NFT, and then a lot of people will make, like, a collection of them, so they're, like, similar but different, but it's not like an NFT, but I guess in that sense it kind of is.
I'm gonna make a Wooster NFT and sell it for 40 mil.
Alright. I'll buy it.
Alright. You have to pay me in cheese.
Oh, I thought you meant that, like, Walmart actually had them for sale already, Echo. Well, also, I am using a different microphone today, so it might sound a little bit clearer. And if it doesn't, I'm gonna be upset that I wasted so much time. The reason I was late for stream was not the microphone, though. It was because my capture device was not working, but it works now, as evidenced by Crash Bandicoot being on the screen. I'm using my wife's Yeti microphone as a test to see if I should get my own. So let me know if it is significant enough.
Is it Yeti brand or is it in the shape of a Yeti?
The brand is Yeti. It is not in the shape of a Yeti.
I wish it was in the shape of a Yeti.
That would make me want to buy it more, I guess. Just a Yeti screaming in your face. I guess that would make more sense as a speaker than a microphone.
Cave entrances are not very abundant in this area.
Whoops. I was gonna say I didn't think that Aku Aku would have a Japanese voice actor, because all he says is the one thing when you pick up the mask, but I guess in the third game he's got, like, dialogue, full dialogue. I had to get back into this. I kept dying at like the first part of the stage over and over again. So as far as tomorrow goes, you're gonna be here at 10, you're gonna leave at 10, leave your house at 10, I mean?
No, I would want to be there at 10.
And how long you plan
Really?
on staying?
I don't know. I'll be back to my house, so... let me think. Maybe till like 3 or something. 3, probably.
Alright. Damn it. I might have to restart the save file because I am dying an immense amount of times. Is that the sound of you vaping?
That was.
Apparently you can't jump when you're on this platform, and it wasn't done moving, so I just walked right off it and died. This shouldn't be this hard. Just being stupid. What? Okay, that was bogus. I'm gonna try something quick, actually. Never mind. Okay, never mind. That was a waste. I tried to play a sound and nothing happened.
Why did nothing happen?
I don't know.
Where are you?
There we go.
I'm over here.
Probably don't even know what it was in response to anymore. Okay, so the thing that keeps killing me, I didn't realize I could attack, so I lost like 10 lives for no reason.
Atta boy.
Actually, yeah, I'm just gonna restart. Pretend this first however many minutes didn't even happen. Was that relevant?
No, I don't.
Do you not know what that sound is?
Isn't it from Sonic?
No, it's from Mario. It's the game over sound.
Oh, yeah, okay, it is.
This is Sonic.
Yeah, I know the rings.
Echo asked how you confuse that. You're not a true gamer. You might as well delete your YouTube channel already.
Not hip with that.
You don't know what Mario is. You don't know what Funko
I mean,
Pops are.
I played Mario World. What is that? Mario World 64 or whatever the fuck that is.
Super Mario World, or just
Yeah,
Super Mario 64 actually. Super Mario World is the SNES one.
I used to play that a lot. And I did play a lot of Sonic back in the day, but only one game, and I couldn't tell you which one it was.
Well, I probably have all of them to some capacity. We'll just play every single one tomorrow.
Yeah, and I'll tell you which one I played.
I'm gonna assume it's one of the Genesis ones because you had that Genesis emulator.
Well, it was... Because remember I was saying, I used to... I didn't say this, but my aunt used to babysit me a lot. She had like a black game system, and it would load up, and then I would play Sonic.
That's probably the Genesis.
And then it would say, Sega!
That is most likely Sonic 1 or 2 then. Was Tails in it?
No, it was... I don't... Well, it wasn't. It was like just Sonic.
That was probably just the first Sonic game then. So there used to be this show, like early Sonic, like Genesis days, where Sonic had a brother and sister, and they formed a band, and they were like fighting Robotnik, and every episode had like a music bit, and back in the 90s during those cartoons, Urkel used to voice Sonic, and he also voiced Sonic's brother and sister, so he did like a girl voice and like a stoner voice for the brother. But the singers' voices were like different people, just made the sound like Urkel's voices. Which his name's not really Urkel, his name's Jaleel White, but I'm sure you don't know who that is by name. But I read a fact on Twitter today that Sonic's singing voice was the voice of Double D from Ed, Edd n Eddy.
Nice. I always thought Double D was a girl.
Because of his beanie?
I don't know, I just... Sounds like a girl, I guess. At least I thought he... You know, that's what I thought when I was younger.
I always used to think that Arnold from Hey Arnold was a girl. See, wears like
Why?
a kilt.
A kilt. I love digging and not finding caves.
Surprised you remember that show Echo, because I didn't know it was a thing as a kid. My mom bought me a DVD of it like when I was like 10, because I remember watching the other two shows when I actually was really young, and that one I never saw.
Remember Kids Next Door, whatever?
I love Kids Next Door.
Yeah, but there's an episode where I think it's like the lunch lady or some old grandma makes
like the pink guy,
and she's like has all these kids in a place collecting their eye shit.
Yeah, she's like infecting everyone with pink eye, and that's like the dessert or the like mashed potatoes or some shit.
Who the fuck comes up with that shit? Traumatizing.
How is there not a checkpoint here? They have the entire Sonic Underground, which is the name of that show, on YouTube, Echo, like officially. They're about to release a Blu-ray, like, complete series of the educational Sonic TV show, and I was gonna have Aya get it as a Valentine's gift because she's asking what I wanted, but I think I might just hold off on it for a little bit. I want to see what the reviews are, but that's the show that got me into liking Sonic. Probably already talked about this because I vaguely remember bringing up the educational show at some point.
I didn't know that was a thing.
The music one, Echo, didn't have the comic. That was, I think that one was just called Sonic the Hedgehog, and then educational one was Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog, and the music one was Sonic Underground. But the one that was just called Sonic the Hedgehog ended up becoming like tied in with the Archie comics. They were going to finish Sonic Underground in the Archie comics because it never got a proper ending, and it never happened. And now Archie doesn't have the rights to the Sonic comic, so it will never happen.
Maybe you should just ask him.
Just ask him really nicely.
Yeah. Gotta tell you, this area has no fucking caves.
On my way to where I started building, it had like a big underground area that looked like the new generation, but I was afraid to go down there because I didn't have any armor or anything.
Yeah, I think I found that. It's full of water. I just
Yeah,
need
there
one
was a lot
iron,
of water.
then I could make a bucket.
I had like 4 buckets. You should have asked me before I got off.
Oh, it's fine. I didn't know I was gonna need one.
Buckets are how you pick up powdered snow.
Oh, I didn't know that either. Oh, here's a
factoid.
Oh, iron.
Oh, I thought you were gonna tell me some facts.
I don't have any facts. I
Lame.
was listening to the like the Hank Hill rap. God dang it, Bobby! I keep that thing on me. Some shit. I don't know. You know what I'm talking about, though, right?
Like the Dale one that you sent the other day?
No.
I don't know what you're talking about then.
Oh. Let me see if I can find it. I'm gonna mute myself a second. Can you hear that?
Yeah.
Do you want to hear it?
All I hear is "Gosh dang it, Bobby" over and over again.
Yeah. I don't know where it changes. I think in a second.
Oh, it's just using clips from the show?
I don't know. I gotta find another one. That's not the one I want.
Well,
Oh yeah, it is. It is.
I keep that thing on me. God damn it, Bobby. They see me selling propane and now they trying to copy. Pretend to be broke, but I got selling cash. If you use sharp love, keep your ass. They just want
it sounds like pretty on, but slightly off. Like, enough to be, like, kind of weird.
It's like 2 minutes long. That's the one though.
You're really into that weird shit.
Said I am. You
Yeah.
fucking love Hank. You would suck Hank Hill off if you got the opportunity.
No, I wouldn't.
Yeah, you would. You know it.
I meant, like, weird raps, not Hank or King of the Hill specifically.
I do like me some weird raps. Oh, I saw a couple llamas earlier. I should have killed them and made some boots.
Little booties.
Yeah. I'm gonna dye them yellow so they're piss boots.
Not the traditional piss boots, though.
That's alright.
They're like bootleg Gucci boots. I don't know if Gucci makes boots, but I'm sure they do.
Louis Vuitton, man. I'm craving a sandwich right now.
I had sloppy joes for dinner. My grandma wanted to come over, and then she brought over like a week's worth of food with her.
Nice. That's what grandmas are for. You like them extra sloppy.
And then, I don't know, she's asleep right now, but Aya goes, I wish I had a white grandma growing up.
Either that or a black grandma. They know how to cook.
I think the implication was because, like, any extended family like that old all still live in Egypt, so I think she went to Egypt once as a kid. It was shortly before I met her.
Gotcha. I forget that I can't fly. I'm gonna use my one bucket and run 30 miles to get water 3 times.
Uphill both ways.
And -2-degree weather without any shoes.
You're not bringing shoes with you? Get it? Your cat?
Yeah, I fucking get it.
Then why didn't you laugh?
It wasn't laugh-worthy. Did that hurt your feelings?
A little bit, but I gotta learn to take it. I can't cry every time you say my jokes aren't funny.
I'll get you some therapy. If you could have any sandwich right now, what kind of sandwich would you have?
Is it allowed to have pork on it?
Oh, I mean, I know you can't eat pork, but yeah, I guess this is your fantasy, so you can have anything you want.
I mean, I don't crave it, but I just haven't had it in so long. I usually used to get like the spicy Italian at Subway, and
That's what I get.
must be a tall person thing.
Subway's the best.
The Subway near us is closed until Monday and has been like all week, and we don't know why. So we were super busy the last time I worked.
Yeah, for... Huh?
Huh?
No, you say your thing and then I'll say my thing.
Sorry. So, like, we had no parking in the parking lot, so I had to park in front of the dumpster, and I was taking the trash out, and the trash man was there, like, trying to get to the dumpster. It's like, hey, I can move that, sorry. It's like, no, I think I can squeeze it through, and it's like, yeah, we have, like, no parking because Subway is closed. It's like, oh, congrats, I guess that's good for you guys. It's like, yeah, I guess so.
Deliver the crystals to engine.
I can honestly say I've never been like, oh, Subway's closed, I'll have to find a alternative. There is no second.
Wow, rude.
I had Subway every day for lunch for an entire year, and I got the exact same sandwich. This is while I was working at my first job, and I basically just worked like 90 hours a week or 80 hours a week. Like, I just worked nonstop.
Might as well call
So I
you
would just go to
Jared
Subway.
Jr.
And then after I'd been doing that for a while, that's when I got my intestinal tumor. I think it was from Subway.
Jared had that problem too, but he got rid of it by being a kid diddler.
Is that all it takes?
Yeah.
It's like the secret to no stomach problems. Eat Subway.
Yeah. I forgot that you have to throw fucking fruit at this guy. It's very not intuitive.
I can't have I mean, I don't. It's not like I just go to Subway every day, but now I get salami by the pound, and then I have pepper jack cheese and jalapenos and sauce. I just make it at my house.
Saucy.
But Subway's ingredients are like I don't know. I don't know if it's because they're stale or all in close proximity for so long, but they got their own kind of flavor going on there that can't match.
You can't match the stale flavor.
I don't know what it is, but it's something.
The Subway by us just isn't good. Like, multiple occasions I've had burnt bread. Like, I don't mind Subway in general, but that one I typically won't go to.
Oh, you gotta go to Whitewater and get mustache subs. They're the best.
The fuck is that?
There's a lady that works at the Subway there, and me and my friend.
Oh yeah, you told me that. I forgot.
She had a mustache, and so we called them mustache subs. She was always working, and she always made the subs.
I told you that the Subway in Walmart's gone now, right?
No, that's weird because like every single Walmart I've ever been to has a Subway. I thought it was just like a deal they had or something.
Well, I don't know if like maybe it was just too gross, but I mean Cole and Isaac said that the one in their town is really gross, so I've never had
The
issues
Walmart
with
or the Subway?
the Subway in their Walmart.
Oh, it's gross.
Yeah, like unsanitary.
Oh, yeah, I've never had a problem with that.
But theirs is still open, so
Must be in high demand. Also, I used to. So on top of eating Subway all the time, I used to go home, and there's, I don't know if it still is, but the McDonald's by the highway there used to be 24 hours, and so at like 2 in the morning, I would get 40 nuggets, eat them in the parking lot, and smoke a cigarette.
it's the American dream.
Yeah. So then it would always taste like smoked chicken.
It's disgusting.
It was good.
Yeah, Echo, there was a Subway or there still is a Subway in the gas station in the town that we went to high school in. It was like the only fast food place in town, so that's where everyone went on break. Like
God, they
lunch break.
stopped doing the buffalo chicken sub.
They
pissed.
got rid of, like, I used to get something called Sub Spice on my sub, and they got rid of that also. Like, I have no reason to go to Subway anymore.
Sub spice? Oh, like the little shaker on the side?
Yeah.
I never tried that.
This boss is taking forever.
Oh, I got a farm, and I got a bucket, and I got a mine shaft. I'm a living.
You gonna live in the bucket?
Yeah, I might. There has to be like a exception to the rule, because
What
I'm in a
rule?
house. I'm in a house with doors. There's no entrance. It's open, but it still says there's monsters nearby.
Well, even if they're nearby, and when you're, like, at my house, there would always be crap that said they're nearby, because the stupid phantoms, I'm so high up in the air, they would be that close to my bed. This boss is so obnoxious.
All I can hear is incessant tapping.
Yeah, because I'm just jumping and mashing the Y button. That's all I can do. I'm assuming this microphone probably picks up the button presses more.
Aw. Dude.
What?
You can only use one bucket for one snow.
What the fuck? For the powdered snow? Yeah.
Yeah, that's dumb. I'll have to build a
Bucket farm.
stockpile room or something.
I've moved my controller a little further away from the microphone. Hopefully that helps.
It's louder.
It is not louder.
And it's faster.
Yeah, I'm mashing quicker now.
Oh, yeah. Some fucking soccer mom or in their Honda Odyssey the other day. I was at an intersection and I was in my car and I have it modified so it's louder and it's decently fast. And I'm like, alright, well, I'm just gonna go around this guy. So there was 2 lanes turning left, I was in the right lane. This fucker like slammed on the gas, which I wasn't expecting, so I just kind of took off slow. By the time I caught up, they had saw me and swerved into the middle of the 2 lanes, so I couldn't get around them. And then it merged into one, and they just like went 50 and a 40 the whole time while I was like on their ass. And then we had to slow down for a cop, but that pissed me off.
You didn't have to slow down for your girlfriend?
No, she doesn't work over there. There was one time where I did the same thing, and the guy wouldn't let me get in front of him, so I drove on the shoulder for like a quarter of a mile till he hit his brakes and let me go in front of him.
You are gonna get yourself killed. Don't do that shit.
That was back when I still had my shitty Honda.
Last time I worked on the way home, I watched this lady let her dog shit in someone's yard and not pick it up. So I did a U-turn. I rolled down my window. I was like, "You're not gonna pick that up?" And she's like, "I was going to." Like she was like 2 houses away from her house, but like if you're taking your dog on a walk, I assume you had already anticipated your dog was gonna shit, so you probably were gonna bring a bag anyway. Like, what if the dog had shit like 3 blocks away? You weren't gonna go back for it. I already don't like this lady because on multiple occasions she has pulled out in front of me out of her driveway and almost made me ram into her. So it was like my chance to be like, "Hey, you're an asshole."
Get away. Got her ass.
Alright.
Did she pick it up?
Well, I didn't watch her. I just... After she said, "I was going to," I just pulled away, shaking my head.
Gotta go lay a fat dookie on her doorstep.
Pick it up! Pick it up!
What if you shit in her yard and then she came outside and she's like, "Aren't you gonna pick that up?"
The most annoying thing about like her constantly backing out in front of me was that like she was backing out going the opposite way, but she would just like back out so far that like she was going into like the opposite side's traffic. Like it was bad enough that she was doing it without looking, but like it was just really fucking annoying. And then I'd honk her at her and she was giving me a dirty look.
Yeah, you would honk her.
I knew you were gonna say something about it.
What is your problem, Bandicoot? I will not ask you again to bring me the crystals.
Is it like a titty honk?
Take the remaining 5
Yeah.
crystals, Crash, and bring them to me.
It's like next time I'm gonna make sure you pick up that shit. Echo says that they tried to pass some lady on a 2-lane road and they sped up and refused to let them pass, and they almost got in a collision. I had somebody, when I still lived in the country at my parents' house, like, they were riding my ass the entire way home, and then I started slowing down because the car in front of me was turning left, and they decided to pass me and almost hit the car that was turning left because they were so close to me they couldn't see there was another car in front of me.
Yeah, people are fucking dumb. I had one time where we were on like in a 55 zone, and this car decided to pass like 5 cars, and they were coming at me, and I had to like pull into the ditch, or they would have fucking hit me head on at like 60 miles an hour.
The closest I think I've ever been to an actual accident was like when you're coming into the town that you used to live with Connor. Like there's the Dairy Queen and stuff.
Yeah.
So like you can turn left and it like goes kind of towards the mall, or you can go straight and it goes towards Dairy Queen.
Yep.
So if somebody's turning left, there's like a second lane you can go around them in. And this person in front of me had their signal on, turned left, and was slowing down, so I started to go around them. Then they sped back up as I was like in the other lane that ends immediately. So like I had to slam on my brakes real hard to not hit them.
I think that when you turn 65, you should have to retake your driver's road test, and then every 5 years after that.
I'm gonna have to make them parallel park and stuff too.
Yeah, and like part of the test is parking in a crowded parking lot, or like switching lanes on the freeway in heavy traffic. And you have to drive at least the speed limit or you fail. There was a guy in town I grew up in who used to drive around in a older Grand Am. And he would literally drive like 5 miles an hour all over town, just like checking people out.
I remember there was so like going back to us going to Subway every day. Like the railroad tracks, like we're on the way there from the school, and I think there's stop signs there now, but there didn't used to be stop signs there. And we're coming back, and Austin was driving. There's this old dude that was going through the intersection that we got caught cutting the corner that's right there, and he just blew the stop sign, and Austin almost hit him because you can't see the traffic going over that hill because there's big ass lump with the railroad tracks.
Oh yeah. Well, there's stop signs at the railroad tracks by my dad's house, and I've never stopped at them.
You're such a law-abiding citizen.
Oh yeah.
Alright, 1 second. I missed a bunch of messages in chat. Yeah, I hate just driving in 2-lane roads in general, aside from like in town, but even when you get to the stop sign, you're trying to turn even if I get to the intersection first, the person next to me always has to inch further up, and usually it's like a big ass truck. It's like, dude, I'm trying to turn and I can't see what the hell I'm doing. So there's 2 one-way streets in this town, and so often, I don't know if it's just because I'm driving so often, delivery driving, but like I see people driving the wrong way, and like I usually drive more in the middle on the one way because like it has enough for 2 lanes, but it's not like divided, and there's parking on both sides, so it's just better to drive in the middle most of the time. And they'll turn right in front of me and act like nothing's going wrong, and I'll honk at them and they'll just give me dirty looks like, you are so oblivious to what's going on. Echo supports your sentiment to make old people take their tests again.
That's like that episode of South Park where they all have to like get indoors because the senior center is getting out and everybody's driving home.
Yeah. Call Me Pickle asked if we think that Betty White still drove at 99. Also, welcome to the chat, Call Me Pickle. What do you think? I don't even think anybody of that fame even drives anymore in general, let alone the age.
I don't know. I mean, yeah, I get that, because like most of those famous people live in big cities where driving is a pain in the ass, especially if you're going like to events that are already going to be packed and stuff. But like, I can't imagine having money and not driving, because I fucking love driving.
I mean, my experience with California is very little. I've been there a couple times, but the roads there are not New York level bad, but they're pretty jam-packed, and if I could hire someone to drive and not deal with that myself, I would, but I also hate driving, so that might just be me.
You ever drove in Chicago?
Fuck no.
We were coming back from like this fancy spa in Chicago, and we wanted to get on the freeway, right? And you know, normally there's like a, okay, you get in the right lane and then you turn right, get on the freeway. Well, that lane was going to the freeway. The lane coming the opposite direction was going in the freeway, and it was a four-way. So then, to the left, there was traffic coming into the freeway, and they were all 3 lines merging into one to get on the freeway, and they were literally just like stopping traffic so everybody could get on.
Yeah, that shit's ridiculous.
It was like never ending, and I almost hit somebody trying to get in because there was like no fucking space. It was crazy.
Aren't some of the roads there like 6-lane roads? At least 5.
Yeah, I think so. We have, I mean, out here we have like 3 lanes both ways.
I mean, like, no, like 6 lanes one way.
Oh, I don't know. I try not to spend any time down there, so.
Well, we had to go through there to get back from Rhode Island. And we're going, me and A are going to the Dells next weekend, and I don't even want to drive there. I know I had to once when we went. I'll hire you just to drive us there.
$500 an hour.
I hope you're driving 5 miles per hour then. I want to get my money's worth.
What?
I want you to drive for a while.
Alright. You gotta tip me, though.
Not in front of the wife. Maybe some other time. I don't know what I'm doing with these stupid little crawly things. I don't know if I can just spin them, because sliding into them is not the way to go. What's your professional gamer opinion?
Talking to me?
Yeah, you. Why did I jump again?
Just stab him.
Alright. I didn't get the knife power up yet, sorry.
Oh, okay. Give him the old dick twist.
I mean, I don't think I see a dick, but I'll try to inspect a little bit harder. Call me Pickle says pull the 9 out. I think you do. No, you get the bazooka in Crash 3, not in 2. Unfortunately, I cannot shoot it.
Just use your charm.
I cannot spin into it either, I guess.
You can use these powdered snow blocks to make like traps.
I mean, they're pretty easy to get out of, but yeah. Well, how far, or how fast, I should say, do you fall?
Fall pretty quick. You could like... Could you put them over top of lava and then just make like a giant sinkhole?
I don't know. I don't know how you're supposed to get all the shit in this level. Yeah, you could probably put them over lava. That would definitely... Because if you break it at that point, even if you're sinking slow, you'd fall right in the lava.
Yeah. So you'd have to make it like 1 block down and then not just a big ass square, just kind of a weird shape. And so then you can't really get out.
I really hope I don't have to backtrack on this level. I'm thinking I do, though. No, you can't get back up there. Huh.
I'm pretty sure the mobs are even fucking worse on this server.
What makes you say that?
I just feel like they're everywhere. Even in the daytime, I get fucking killed by shit because there's so many trees around. They
Well,
got
yeah,
all
in
the
that
shade.
specific area, yeah, with all the trees. I was getting shot during the daytime when I got on before. I'll check the screenshot that you sent after this level, Echo. Oh, hidden nitro block. Well, as far as I can tell, I can't backtrack. So maybe... I don't fucking know. All I know is I'm gonna have to do this shit again. Thank you for the follow, Call Me Pickle. Sorry I didn't see it earlier. You're not gonna thank him also?
You didn't follow me.
Well, you don't have your shit set up yet. You don't have shit
so-
to set up yet.
Well, I know that. I gotta get a capture device. And then I gotta get a cheap little PC. And then I'll be good to go.
I think as long as you're recording, you don't really need that strong of a PC. When you're streaming, you need something a bit stronger.
Yeah, I don't plan on live streaming, so just doing uploads.
Why am I so terrible at this? Well, what you could do is jump in a pit and die. Whenever I'm streaming, you could record and have your angle of it, and then have the uploads of both of them.
Well, yeah, if I want to, technically, if I want to live stream, I can use the PS service and link it to
Oh, yeah.
Twitch. So then I can just live stream when I feel like it and not worry about capture or anything.
The only downside about that, though, is you won't have the capability of, like, having the overlay stuff that I do. I think
Yeah.
you just have, like, direct feed.
Yeah, then I wouldn't be able to save it or anything either.
Twitch automatically saves it. The only reason I like saving it individually on my computer is because I can save it in higher quality. It doesn't have the dropped frames if my internet starts acting up, and I can also separate the audio, so if I need to like adjust the volume after the fact, I can.
Gotcha. I'm gonna try
Technical
to take you
jargon.
to the kitchen with me while I make a Sammy.
I always wanted to go to your kitchen. Alright, stop dancing.
I don't have pocket soul.
Alright, let me look at that picture you sent quick. I'm trying to load Discord on my laptop, but my laptop is kind of jank and won't load things much anymore. I think that's why the soundboard wasn't working before. So I might have to swap to the desktop.
Why is all your tech like slowly killing itself.
So the capture card actually wasn't what was wrong earlier. It's because I had a HDMI splitter, and that's what was doing it. But I have so much crap plugged in back behind that TV, it's ridiculous. Because I have a 7 HDMI splitter with a 4 HDMI splitter plugged into one of those, and then I've got 6 other consoles plugged into that. That goes. Those were switchers. Then I have the switcher outputting into a splitter that outputs into my stereo, and then the other side outputs into the capture card that goes into a different TV and also into the computer.
Jesus Christ. Why don't you just run one console at a time?
Because I don't want to have to unplug all that shit. Most of the time, all I have to do is just, like, hit the remote and go to a different one.
So, like, unless it's all on at the same time, that's really not a big deal.
Oh, like, it never usually is an issue. But, like, if I were to switch to the PlayStation now, I could switch to it with the remote, and I wouldn't have to go through the effort of unplugging HDMI cords.
I feel you, dog.
Are ya feeling me?
Can you feel it, Mr. Krabs?
Picture finally loaded. Yeah, if I was driving and that was like a 70-mile-per-hour highway, that would terrify me. I don't know if you have Discord readily available.
What about Did you ever drive on the Autobahn?
I don't even know what that is. I've heard the term, but I'm not sure what it is.
The highway. I think it originates in Germany. I don't know where it ends at, but there's sections where there is no speed limit, and like some of the speed limits will be like 120 miles an hour.
They go by miles per hour there, or is that after conversion? I don't know if kilometers are slower or faster.
They're, well, slower. But
I don't like how this controls.
anyways, really fucking fast. That'd be awesome.
This controls like shit. Okay, if you were given a jetpack and your controls are a control stick and the left and right trigger, what would the left and right trigger do?
I would think go up and down.
The left and right trigger go backwards and forwards.
So how do you
That's
go up and
also
down?
the pushing the stick up and down.
That seems really stupid.
Yeah. Like normally when you're playing like a 3D game, pushing forward goes forward. So why would you make the new buttons do something that the old buttons do?
Unnecessary complication. Just to throw you off.
I'm pretty sure the final boss uses this control scheme, so I'm gonna be losing that quite a bit, I imagine. It's like when flying games, like invert the up and down. That really throws me off too. You know what I'm saying?
That's how it's supposed to be, though.
What do you mean that's how it's supposed to be? It's a video game.
Yeah, right, but when you're flying an airplane, you pull back on the stick to go up.
When I'm playing Spyro, I'm not thinking about flying airplanes.
Well, you should be.
I do not know how I have not gotten hit yet. This is ridiculous. No, no. Oh, the reason my grandma wanted to come over today... Oh, there, I got hit. My mom had an old VHS tape of my 3rd birthday, and my grandma wanted to watch it with me, and she's sitting there on the couch crying. It's like, I would give anything to go back to those years. It's like, jeez. It's like, I don't want to go back to that.
Wow.
I don't want to have the brain capacity of a 3-year-old.
If you had the opportunity to restart your life in 5th grade, but you keep your brain and all your memories, would you do it?
From a standpoint of I could, like, manipulate, like, events and, like, probably, like, bet on future sports and shit, maybe. But from, like, wanting to repeat certain things in my life, I don't think I would.
You could just buy, like, 1,000,000 Bitcoin.
The problem is, like, after you, like, change one thing significantly, like, you bet on the Packers or something in, like, the 2010 Super Bowl or whatever it is that they won, like, small things like that butterfly effect, and it would all change. Like, you wouldn't know what's going to happen going forward. Like, some things are obviously going to stay the same, but, like, a majority of stuff is going to be different. Know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean, you probably just have to pick one significant event that you knew you could take advantage of, do that, and then, like, fuck the rest, I guess.
There's also really bad depth perception on this level.
God, my mouth is on fire.
What are you eating?
Oh, I just ate my salami and jalapeno sandwich.
Was there anything else on it?
Well, pepper jack cheese and yellow mustard.
You lost me at the mustard.
What would you put on it?
I don't like any liquidy substances on my sub.
You don't put any sauce on your subs?
We have spicy ranch at our store, which I will, like, dip the sandwich in, but I won't put, like, mayo or anything on my sandwich. Which, there's mayo in the ranch, so I don't know why I'm so picky about it. I just don't like mayo. Where did I fucking miss a box?
Trying 100%?
Yeah.
Yeah, usually when so I get, like, lettuce.
Oh, I thought you were talking about usually how you play Crash Bandicoot. It's like, oh, I didn't know you.
Oh, no.
You did.
I get,
I didn't know you were
lettuce,
a connoisseur.
salami and pepperoni, and then pepper jack cheese, jalapenos, banana peppers, pickles, and then usually like sriracha sauce and yellow mustard. And then I get the fiery shits the next day. It's always like orange diarrhea.
That's disgusting. I don't need the details.
Yeah, you do.
I don't think I do. Alright, well,
It's already been decided.
I'm just gonna take it out of the upload.
Shoes. Is there a particular car brand you prefer?
Ferrari.
Yeah, you wouldn't fit in one though.
Is that a fat joke?
No, I went to buy a 90s a Corvette C4, I think, but the back seat, rather than being a back seat, is like a fucking box. So like the front seat just butts up against the back, and then I think that's like the trunk. I don't fucking know, but anyways, I couldn't put the seat far enough back to actually get in the fucking car. I was pissed.
Well, that's one of the main reasons why I had that Roadmaster, is because it was one of the few things I could fit in.
Every car I've had in the last 7-8 years has been a two-door.
I don't think I don't think I've ever driven a two-door before.
Maybe 6 years. Yeah, you gotta put the seat all the way back and put it all the way down, and then you fit.
Is that why you buy them? Because it's easier to fit?
Oh no, they're small. I just... luck of the draw. It's just coincidence that that's what I ended up with, honestly.
Quinky dinky.
Coincident.
I was telling Z about that when I was streaming with them on Monday. It's like, yeah, I used to have a friend that we played Minecraft with, and then they just had a fit when they lost their shit and burnt everything down, and I had to revert the save.
It's called a coincident.
What is happening? I got the little lightning bug thing, and it just decided it didn't want to follow me anymore.
Did you have to restart that level?
What one that I missed the box on?
Yeah.
I'm gonna do it later. It pissed me off too much.
Doesn't seem like it's in the spirit of things.
What do you mean? It's getting
Not
done.
100% now. No, it's not 100%.
It's getting done. I'm getting her done. As Mater would say.
I like that t-shirt.
I think I might go on like one of those bootleg websites where you can just make your own t-shirt and put that on there.
Well, you ever played
Damn it.
Jackbox?
Yeah. I kind of want to do that on stream once, but I feel like... Didn't I say this the other day? Maybe I said it to somebody else, but like it's gonna end in disaster.
It gets really inappropriate really fast.
Yeah.
But TKO, you can make shirts and then order them.
I don't think I have the skill to fit Mater and that quote on something that small. Back when I used to play Draw Something, I had a little stylus to play it with.
Yeah. We got the new one, and there's Draw Something Animate, so there's 2 frames. You draw something in one frame and then the next one, and then it flips back and forth. So you can make shit, like, do stuff. It's pretty
Interesting. I didn't know there was a new Draw Something.
Well, they're up to 9 packs now.
Well, Draw Something is like the phone game, not the Jackbox thing.
Oh, it's called... Oh, on Jackbox it's called Drawful. That's the game I was thinking of.
It was like that game where you were like able to select from like 5 prompts, and then you'd have to draw something, and somebody would guess it.
Yeah.
I started playing Words with Friends again recently.
Keelan, I played that, I think, for... I don't know, usually shit like that ends up lasting a week and then you get bored of it.
Well, I've been playing it on the old phone that I got, because that version of Words with Friends isn't filled with fucking ads telling me that I should download coins and then I can cheat, basically. It's like, if I wanted to play Words with Friends, I would play Words with Friends. I'm not gonna be like, okay, buy 100 coins and I can see what word I can get with these letters. It's fucking bogus. I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing on this special stage. Not special stage, bonus stage. Get back up here. Nope. I thought this was going to be a short stream because I only had like 6 levels left, but it doesn't seem to be going that way.
I'm gonna get off at 1.
You gonna leave me to talk to myself?
Yeah, well, if that's what you want to do, then you go ahead.
I gotta stream until like 3 because I typically do 4 hours and I started an hour late.
Yeah, I gotta be at the chiropractor at 8:30 in the morning.
I thought you worked tomorrow.
Well, yeah, but
Whoops.
I kind of just go to work whenever I feel like it.
Wish I had
As long
a
as
job
it's
like that.
As long as it's before 10. Well, you just gotta be the boss, and then you can do that.
Okay, well, I wanted that job until you said as long as it's before 10. I don't want that.
Oh.
I'd rather come in at 11 every day than have to be at work before 10 every day.
Well, I mean, I don't know. My schedule is technically 9 to 5, but I show up anywhere between 8:30 and 9:30, and usually no later than 9:30, so, I mean, for me, that's like whenever I want. 'Cause that's just how my schedule is. But then, like, I'm scheduled for 8 hours, but a lot of days I'll work 9 or 10 just because I get fucking tied up with stuff, so it all evens out.
I'm just not a morning person.
Me neither. I have to set my alarm for 7 so I can lay in bed for an hour and then get up. I hate mornings. When I worked at Generac, I would go to bed at usually 10, sometimes 11 if Michaela was wanting to hang out for a bit. I would wake up at 3, be to work at 5, and get home at 6.
Fuck that shit.
Fucking hated it. I did that for 3 years.
How's the mining and crafting going?
Oh, I'm playing the Crew 2 right now.
Oh.
Driving some sick-ass cars.
What's wrong
And now
with
I'm
them?
driving like a 99 Mitsubishi 3000.
Was that why you were asking what my, like, preferred car was?
Yeah, because I was on the loading screen. I happened to think of that question, and I thought I would ask.
And then I never answered it properly.
Yeah, I mean, not really.
I don't think I'm into cars enough to have like a preferred one.
I will say, if you ever... I mean, I know your car is new-ish. It had some miles when you got it, but... like, not right now because their prices are way up, but... I have a Honda, my girlfriend has a Honda, her family has Hondas. They last fucking forever. Like, my old Honda, it was a 2002, and when I sold it, it had 250,000 miles, and was still pretty much running fine. They're reliable.
If I ever get another, I will consider your pleas. My grandma told me
Just don't ever
today
get a
that
BMW.
I don't think I ever considered a BMW. My grandma told me today that she bought a 2022 car, like brand new, and like with the shortages, she like has to wait a long time for it. But like, I would never buy a car that new. Like, the only reason that I have the 2019 Volkswagen is just because like circumstances where my stepdad like didn't want it anymore. Like, it just seems like a waste of money.
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, if I could have anything, it'd be like a 95. Probably have to be like a 93, so it has a carb. But like a big block Chevy pickup truck. I really like old analog stuff. I don't really like all the new digital bullshit.
I'm like in between. Like, I'd rather have something really old or really new. I don't want like something like in the middle. If you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, I guess not really old. I mean, it would be cool to have like stuff that you would bring to a car show, but like, I like my Roadmaster. That's probably as old as I'd go with that, but I wouldn't go out of my way to get something from like 2002 at this point. I would either go for new or I'd go for old.
My Scion's an 05, and then my Honda's a 13. My truck was a 96.
How old was your Ford?
That was also a 96.
My Roadmaster was a 92, or is a 92. It still
Yeah,
exists.
The Taurus was nice. The one I had, like yours, I prefer that body style, even though I still don't like it, but it was
My
just...
Taurus body style or the Roadmaster body style?
No, so like the style of your Taurus is a little more like squared off, where like the one I had was super round everywhere, and it was just ugly as shit. And I'm like, when it came out, I'm sure it, had like power windows and cruise control and AC. I'm sure it was nice, but it's just so fucking ugly. I hated it.
I still see so many people with like the Taurus design that I have. I don't know if they made cars like that for multiple years, but the same exact color I have, I've seen like 4 different people in this town have. They're
I
like
think they
ugly
made
pea
that
green.
Between like 2000 and 2006 or
Son
something
of a
like
bitch.
that.
Well, that one is a 05, so it would make sense. I cannot stand these jetpack controls. I am so tempted to just go into like the console settings and swap the buttons around just for these stages.
But is that really 100%?
I didn't invite you on to heckle me about 100%ing the game.
If it's not factory settings, I think it's like 99% then.
This game goes to like 108%, so I'm fine with getting 100 and then not getting the 8. Ah!
They give you a SAS penalty of -5% also.
For what?
SAS and me.
Oh, sass. I thought you said stas. I was like, what the fuck is stas?
They give you a big old fat ass penalty. Carrying around that dump truck everywhere.
I thought I'd be rewarded for that.
Yeah. Got the cake, man. Also, side note, I was not intentionally making any kind of fat joke. I just thought that was funny. Wasn't trying to be rude.
Wow. Now
I
I'm
don't
just,
find you.
I'm just gonna
I don't
have
find you
to.
to be out of shape or anything particularly. You're pretty average, I think, or good or decent or whatever.
I feel I'm out of shape, and you are ruining my diet.
No.
I'm like,
I mean, like, there's out of shape, but I mean, you're still like slim enough or pretty good looking that way. But then there's out of shape, like I can't walk a mile without sitting down.
my Wii Fit game calls me obese, so
Really?
yeah. When I lost a bunch of weight, I got down to like normal, and when I had started, it was just overweight, but right now I'm in the obese category. But like, I can't remember if it takes in height like in consideration, but like, I don't feel like I'm obese. Maybe I'm
I put
just
you
in
at standard,
denial.
like 5'5". That's what it thinks you are.
How much do you weigh? Well, you're more
200 pounds.
You're more muscular than me. Well, that's still pretty bad because I'm 280.
How tall are you?
The same height as you. You're 6'7", right?
Yeah, if I stand up straight.
Well, usually when you're measuring your height, you're not slouching. Am I right?
Yeah, I don't really. It's somewhere around there. I don't know the last time I actually got measured, because usually they do like centimeters or some shit at the doctor's office, so.
I had somebody ask me once, like, if I had measured myself at all recently. It's like, I haven't changed height since, like, freshman year of high school. I'm not going to measure myself at a consistent basis. At this point, the only time I'm going to be changing height is shrinking.
Put a mark on your wall, and then it just gets deeper every year, so then eventually you just cut through your house.
Into the neighbor's side.
Yeah. Then you'll be in their house measuring yourself, and they'll be like, what the fuck are you doing? I'll be like, shut up, I'm measuring myself.
Shut up, I'm this tall. I'm a growing boy.
I don't really know when I stopped growing.
Well, I used to be taller than you for a long time, and then you caught up to me.
Yeah,
You and that milk.
I assume you got like growing pains in your legs a lot.
Not that I recall.
And I did.
It's probably because you just
Maybe you-
grew so fast.
Yeah, maybe you just grew at a regular speed. But my legs used to hurt all the time in high school.
My back hurt the most. Like, I don't know if it's just because I wasn't as active back then, but it doesn't hurt. Like, it still hurts, but it doesn't hurt as much as it used to.
Well, mine fucking hurts all the time.
Well, I think that's because of a different thing.
Big schlong I gotta carry around.
Yeah. Every time I think I'm getting a hang of these controls, I end up freaking out and, like, going right towards something.
This game's stupid because I'm at an airport right now, and there's helicopters as like decoration. You know, because it's an airport.
Oh my!
But the
Continue. Sorry.
but the blades are always on, and they don't move. Sorry, it was just random observation.
It was still probably more interesting than me saying I missed one box again.
Now you're at. If there's 100 boxes, then you're at 98% now.
There is 45 in that one, and I had 44. I can't remember how many were in the other one. My total percentage is 86 right now.
Are the boxes in hidden places or something?
The jetpack levels are like straightforward corridors, but there's probably boxes like in the entrances that are like behind the doors, so I have to like zoom up, and then I'm not realizing it. I don't know. I don't know what else it could possibly be. Maybe I'm blind? I don't know.
Probs.
Fuck. This is the last level I need to do to go to the final boss, but I don't know if I'll try to get what I was missing before then, or just do the boss.
So to get what you were missing, do you have to replay the whole level, or just get the box?
Nope, I have to redo it all.
That's gonna be disappointing.
Some levels even have, like, other entrances you have to go in through, like, doing something else elsewhere. So, like, even if you do everything perfectly the first time, you just have to come back to it later. Like the level I'm on right now, I needed a blue gem in a different level to continue it in a different spot. Uh-huh. Oh, come on. What's our plan for tomorrow regarding Minecraft?
Oh yeah, so I don't know. Are we gonna? I assume we're gonna kind of switch over to the other server for a little bit.
I don't know if we should do that on Fridays. Just because, like, not everybody that we normally play with I would invite to that server, because it's not my server.
Well, so like, if we do it during the week, any given day, then normally it would be like, I would probably jump on myself at like 9 o'clock, and then I could go until, you know, like 1 at the latest.
Well, does Michaela typically have off on Mondays? Or was that just like a one-off thing?
No, so like every 2 weeks she'll have off on Monday. Something like that.
They stream Minecraft on Mondays, and they start at, what time was it? I think 7:30 or 7:30 or 8:30 our time, so you would be getting on a little later, but it's a little earlier considering you have to go to bed earlier for work. So it works out. And I'm not sure if I'm going to be streaming while they stream, or because last week I just hosted them, so I don't want to take away from any potential viewers they might be getting. I just wanted to add to it since it's not my server.
Yeah.
There was a bit of confusion though, because I messaged them. I was like, "Hey, is it okay if Dustin also plays?" And they're like, "Yeah, that'd be awesome." And I get on, and it's like, "Yeah, Dustin something came up and his girlfriend didn't have to work, so they're hanging out. And they go, it's like, oh yeah, well, I think he did stream last night. And I was thinking, did we stream last night? Because I didn't think we did, because it was the night before was Sunday. I forgot that one of like the people in our Mumble Mind Grumps group, their name was also Dustin. So there's two different Dustins.
Oh.
And he does
Spelled
stream.
the same, I bet.
No, his is IN. But
I knew a guy named Dustin that was spelled ION, so we would call him Dustion.
And how do you feel about that?
I'm not entirely convinced that that's not actually his name, and he just preferred to be called Dustin because it's less French.
Whenever Aya goes to like somewhere that she needs to give them her name, like Starbucks or whatever the fuck, she says her name is Anna because she doesn't want to have to spell it out every single time.
Oh. There was a girl I worked with whose name was Kaya, but it was spelled Kaja, and on her employee ID they put Kojo because they thought it was Kojo.
I don't know if I'm gonna save this story for tomorrow when Cole's on also because it involves Cole. But remember that guy that I said didn't show up to work once and then claimed that he was in jail and that's why he didn't show up, but I had like dash cam footage of him walking to like Dollar General?
No, I don't remember that.
Well, I'll just tell the whole story tomorrow then, because it has to do with Cole and work.
Alright.
Motherfucker!
Not like you don't tell most of your stories multiple times on stream anyways.
But I want to tell you.
Why would your excuse for not going to work be that you went to jail?
Yeah, that's what I said at the time. Like, that's the worst thing that you could have said. You're not gonna... Your employer's not gonna be like, oh, you were in jail? Yeah, I guess that's a good excuse. What were we talking about that right before that? Because I thought I had something else to say.
Sorry, I can't come to work. I'm committing crimes. I don't know. We were talking about that you didn't want to tell the story because...
No, before that.
About, streaming on Monday, and I know you were talking about people named Dustin.
Oh, I delivered to somebody once. So their name was Ashley, but like it was ASHLEIGH.
I've seen that before, but not maybe like once.
I had only seen it that one time, and I didn't like. It took me a few seconds to understand what I was looking at. I am gonna run out of lives.
Ashley.
Might as well kill myself. Dylan and Emily's dad used to call Ashley in our class Ashley.
Why?
I don't know. I don't like their parents. They...
Is that an innuendo?
I don't... I think it was just him being an ass. Literally.
Let me comment on your ass without actually commenting on it.
I would hope that was not the case.
Hey, Ashley. So quirky.
Did I ever tell you about, they used to have this dog that was, like, getting really up there in age, so it would just like lay outside in front of the house a lot. But one time Ashley was over there when I was there, and they had like a tree with a bunch of pine cones, and it had been raining, so I took a pine cone and just covered it in mud and stuck it in like on the front porch. And the dog wasn't sitting there at the time. I just thought it'd be funny. And then the dog ended up laying right next to it. And they're coming inside from doing whatever the hell they were doing outside, and they thought the dog just took a shit and laid down right next to it.
That's funny. That'll happen to you when you get old, too.
Take a shit and lay down next to it?
God, one time I was working at a nursing home, and this older guy, obviously he's older, but I wanted to move him so he could use the toilet. He had to take a shit. And so he kind of positioned himself and ended up just shitting. He had his hands on the toilet and on the rail next to the wall, and he shit between the toilet and the sink on the floor instead of in the toilet. It's like, bruh, come on.
It's better to shit on the floor than floor on the shit.
We had this other guy that used to, every time I would start my shift, he would come out of his room in his wheelchair, his depends around his ankles, with a pile of poop in his wheelchair that he'd just be playing around with.
That's disgusting.
He always used to eat loose candies in his pocket he'd try to hand out to people. He drank a hell of a lot of non-alcoholic beer, too.
So what's better, working with addicts or old people?
Oh, addicts, because I don't have to change their diapers and clean up after them.
What about addicted elderly?
We get some of those every once in a while, and they're just like, they're weird. They like don't want. Most of the time, if they're old, like older than 65, the only reason they're in treatment is because they're like court mandated to be there. So they're not really working on themselves. And we had one lady just recently who like, she was senile, I think, and she had no fucking idea what was going on the whole time. I'd have a conversation with her, and it would just like turn into some weirdness about whatever it was she was thinking. I don't know.
Very descriptive.
Yeah, I know. Can't think of any examples. Well, so she came into the office the other day. She was an alcoholic, right? She came into the office.
Mm-hmm.
She found some vanilla extract in the cupboard that they use for baking, right? She's like, "Hey, did you know this has alcohol in it?" We're like, "Oh wow, okay. Well, here, give it here." So we took it. And she came back like 20 minutes later with a bottle of almond extract, and she handed it over. And then she whispered to the therapist, I just wanted to taste it. I only had a little sip." Like, lady, you are in treatment, court mandated, and you just told us that you relapsed. And like, she was just like, "Oh, it wasn't anything. Like, it's not." Like, she just didn't understand the situation at all. And it was on the day she was supposed to leave.
So, did she have to stay then?
No, she still went home. Because what the fuck were we going to do at that point? Like, you just were here for 30 days. Like, we're going to incomplete you because you took a sip of extract on your last day. Like, it's just more trouble than it was worth.
I feel like it's worse that you're drinking that instead of like a beer or something because you're like that desperate.
Yeah, well, yeah, that's how you know it's bad. That's why we're gonna keep all the hand sanitizer locked in the office.
Wouldn't that kill you if you drank hand sanitizer?
Probably, if you drank enough of it, I guess. I don't. Never drank hand sanitizer.
I don't know if I believe you. Awfully quiet over there. What are you up to?
I'm racing some guy in a Mustang. Okay, I was touching myself.
You can do both at once, it's okay. Only God will judge. And he judges pretty hard.
Does he?
Yeah. He doesn't like when you touch yourself.
He doesn't?
Even if you're
I was
thinking
doing
about
it
him.
specifically because I thought that he wanted me to.
Well, he doesn't like that. Knock it off.
That's like that episode of Family Guy where Peter's dad comes over and Chris has to take a shit, and every time he goes in the bathroom, his dad comes and says that God is watching him and he knows what he's doing in there. It's just jerking off.
Yeah.
Let's pick the Camaro jFar.
This does not affect me one way or the other. I'm glad you told me first, though.
Cool Camaro. Oh God. Just drove underneath an airplane by accident. Now my car's like sandwiched to the ground.
You know when you asked me earlier what kind of sandwich I'd want if I could have any sandwich? I think it'd be that one.
Car plane sandwich?
Yeah. A little gasoline on the side.
He's gonna ram me out.
Dodge Ram?
Oh my God, I'm like, oh, okay, I got out finally. I'm super stuck in there.
Super serious.
Dodge Ram. 1500?
I don't know Cars. I know Cars the movie, not Cars the Cars.
You ever seen the yeah meme?
The what?
It's just a biker guy, and he's really fat, and he has a bunch of tattoos, and he wears a leather jacket. It's animated, and all he says is "yeah," and then there's like 30 of them, and they all just walk around saying that. And he's like, "Oh, welcome to the meeting of the Bias," and they all say "yeah," and he's like, "Meeting adjourned."
I've not seen that. It started off sounding funny, but I don't know, it didn't sound as funny at the meeting part. You keeched it.
Cheeched it. I got some for your ass.
Yes.
Whole bottle of lube.
You bringing it on Saturday?
Alright. You're gonna supply the towels, then I'll bring the lube.
All right. Just so you know, I don't have a washer and dryer that works, so don't make too much of a mess.
You don't have a washer and dryer that works?
I gotta go to the laundromat. Laundromat. It's 1 o'clock.
Damn it. Yeah, I know. I'm trying to race this guy, but I got a bad... Can't get any grip.
Firmly grasp it. I would play the sound, but I'm in the middle of a game. I can't pause it, Mom. I can.
Oh man, I hit the fucking plane.
They announced Portal for the Switch, so I'm gonna finally be able to play it.
You've never played Portal?
I have not.
What the fuck? You can get it on the 360.
I have like 2 games for the 360, and both of which I have on the PS3.
How is it possible that this guy's car is faster than mine? Mine's
Nitro?
maxed out. Everybody gets nitro.
Everybody gets 1.
Ooh, hey Spidey. Can you swing us across with your web? Hey Petey, do stuff for me. Ooh, I don't like that. Yeah, you're a fat nobody and I'm Spider-Man, so how do you think I feel?
That's a good one.
Oh, rating?
Let's say it's an 8.
Awesome. The worst part of my night is having to get back out of bed to pick out my clothes for tomorrow.
That's pretty sad. I thought you worked at a job where you could just come in nude.
Yeah, right. I guess Oh my god. Every fucking time.
How often did you go on You Deserve It days in middle school?
Once.
Once?
Yeah, once.
Jackie was telling me the other night, you remember Mickey, class under us?
Yeah.
That she got left behind at Mount Olympus on one of the You Deserve It days. And
Really?
I went to every You Deserve It day and I don't remember that.
Dude, that's... Surprised they won't get sued or something for that.
Yeah. I thought maybe it was after we had moved on to high school, but Jackie said it was while we were still there.
I just remember you were in the same music class, right? I think that's what that was.
At least 1 year, yes.
And she's like, oh my god. And we're like, what? And she's like, sorry, I meant hold my lanta. And I just
Oh,
thought that was
I thought you meant the
hilarious.
music teacher. I must not have been in the same music class because I did not have them in my class.
My cup runneth over. What the fuck? Why am I outside the wall? Oh, she got really mad one time and said that her cup was full.
Okay.
Music teacher did, but she yelled it when she was mad.
I remember you told her once that you liked Stairway to Heaven or some song like that. And the entire music class, she just played it on loop while we were doing those weird, like, Guess Who games with the music notes.
I don't remember that.
Don't recall that?
I do not.
I don't know what to do with this section.
Oh boy.
Whatever, I just jumped over it. I never have to do this level again until I have to do the speed run of it. Yeah, every level in this trilogy, if you really want to truly speedrun it, you have to do a speedrun of every level. So you can't die once.
Oh.
And you also don't get, like... I think you don't get the masks to get a hit point either. How's the race going?
Well, it ended with me in a Lambo, and then I quit, so...
Yes! My plan is nearly complete.
And now I gotta go to bed. But I don't want to miss out on the
Bandicoot to thank for it.
good times.
Engine, what's happening? What's that? Is she stealing our
I'm
signal?
at the final boss. If when you leave you want to watch it on stream and watch me fail miserably.
He's gonna harness the force and use it to power the super cortex vortex he's built on his space station. One blast and the ray will cover the entire world, turning everyone into cortex's
Oh great, it's gonna snow tomorrow.
Don't let him have those crystals.
Pretty sure the voice actor for Crash's sister is the same voice actor for Jimmy Neutron. I know you can't hear it right now, but it seems like it is.
We're back now. Pardon the
Interesting.
interruption. Crash, bring me
Jimmy Neutron!
Yes, Jimmy Neutron.
Oh, Jimmy! Ever seen the videos they do where it'll be like a serious movie scene, and then one of the actors will be replaced by the voice actor that does Carl?
No.
It's really fucking funny. Or Carl, and then the other one, he does another like well-known character. I forget who it is though.
Who? Carl's voice actor?
Yeah.
He does a lot of well-known characters. He's one of the Animaniacs.
It's probably that. Alright, well, I'm going to bed.
Alright. I will see you on Craft of Minds tomorrow.
Alright, sounds good, dog. Enjoy your 10 boss fights in a row.
If it's one individual boss, it's gonna be more than 10. If you mean different bosses, it's only gonna be one.
No, I mean, how many times you're gonna die before you beat the boss?
Who fucking knows?
Alright,
He only needs one more hit. Alright, see ya. Well, I beat it in one shot, I guess.
You haven't seen the last of me, Crash Bandicoot.
That was very anticlimactic.
Crash, what do you suppose happened to Cortex? And what about the Cortex Vortex? It's still up there.
Well, I can't remember if I skipped the credits last time or just let them play. It's way too early for the stream to end. I think I'm only like 2 hours in now. Not even. I think I'm gonna get a cup of water and I will try to continue what I don't have done on the game. I'm gonna let the credits roll while I'm gone, but if they're still going when I get back, I'll turn them off. Alright, I'm back. I managed to misplace my controller. There it is. Hey, Mel. I really don't want to do these jetpack levels again. Whoops. I was finally getting a hang of this too. It's a lot easier if I'm just continuously holding forward. Alright, got them all this time. Oh my god. It said invert your flight controls in the options. Is that what I needed? Or is that what I was talking about with Dusty that I like even worse? I guess we're about to see. Oh no, that's even worse. Never mind. Oh, I think I know what box I missed last time. It was this TNT. Ugh. Nope, I missed one again. Now I have them all? Where did I... I think the game is glitching out. Take me back. I don't think I wanted to do this. No, I for sure did not want to do that. How many did it say I was missing? 5, I think. Oh, not even 3. Oh. Ooh, that's a close one. Why did I just do that? I'm at 38. I need the backtrack now. For the follow, BJ the Goat. I'm reading that correctly. There's supposed to be sound alerts. For some reason, I can't hear them ever. I don't know if they go through on the stream. I would hope they do. I'm gonna test something first. Actually, I don't know if I should be doing this and wasting my lives. Shit. I don't know how to backtrack there. Okay, that works. This is a problem. Well, I think I'm clearly doing this level wrong then. Or I was supposed to leave an enemy here, which I don't know how I was supposed to know that. Oh, okay. Alright, the death platform is gone. So I can't die at all. I thought as long as you got up to that point, you didn't have to die. I'm trying one more thing, because I think there might be a secret exit on this level. No, this is just nonsense back here. This one level is probably going to take up the entire rest of the stream. Oh, fuck. I actually don't think I need to get the other one. There we go. As long as I don't lose all my lives, I should have this now. Yeah. Alright, 2 more somewhere. One is a secret exit that I might have to look up. I think I had... This is the secret exit one, I think. Do you give me more lives? Guess not. I don't know. Yep, see. There's 2 secret exits I'm missing then, maybe? I gotta look it up. I can't search every stage for them. Alright, one of them is in Unbearable, which I thought I already did. Yeah, the giant bear opens a passage to a secret exit. Is there 2 secrets in this level? Whoops. That was a little bogus. Why? I didn't need to do this. I guess I could use the lives. USGamer.net says that this secret level is incredibly hard. So we'll see about that. We'll see about that in on a pro way. More like, let's see how many times I died way. Oh, I need to run there. Maybe there too. Maybe I think I just got lucky the first time. Seems to be pretty generous with the fruit. So even if I die a bunch, it's not gonna matter all that much. That was just dumb. Glad I'm doing good now that I missed a bunch at the beginning. Alright, that was a good time to die. Did it again. Oh! Was that everything? Yeah. But what is down here? Nothing? I don't know about incredibly hard, but I guess it was difficult. One to go. Go up. Oh, I knew about this one. I just forgot. I'm looking for digging it. I should have saved. Oh, I didn't know that thing hurt you. So I'd just push you out of the way. They're just easily avoidable. Whoa. Good night, Mel. Well, yeah, I guess now it is his birthday, yeah. I was thinking, like, yesterday, but even in his time zone. I imagine the Discord server is quite filled at the moment. I'm surprised. I would have imagined, at least in whoever's time zone, they would have already set it, if not waiting for his time zone. I want those lives up there. I don't know why I care. I only have one stage left to finish. There we go. Alright, see ya. Oh, I am backtracking. Final level. Nice of them to hide TNT in there. Trying to skid. That's everything.
You have acquired all of the gems. Incredible. The crystals are not the only means of harnessing planetary energy. The gems have that ability as well. And with them, I can destroy the Cortex Vortex forever. Let me warp you to my completed laser installation.
Yes, where's the warp?
We are ready, Crash. Would you like to do the honors?
I was worried I'd have to do the final boss again. I was worried for nothing. I was kind of... felt like there should have been a bit more there. Alright, though. I guess that's Crash Bandicoot 2, because I'm not gonna do the relics today. At some point I may try to do them, but it is too much of a hassle. Does this just replay it if I go all the way up again? Yeah, I guess so.
We are ready, Crash. Would you like to do the honors?
I was expecting a bit more. Crash's, or Crash 1's secret ending had like the weird joke credit run. Alright, I will be back tomorrow. I'd like to say same time tomorrow, but I know I'll be late. With Minecraft. Saturday will not be at the normal time. I will be doing 10 a.m. stream with Dustin to play Mario Kart. What else? I think that's it. Let me roll credits. Night. Anyone lurking?